I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had a rough couple of days. Or actually, my art had a rough couple of days. It happens occasionally. I go through a short period of time that anything I draw or paint looks like shit. It feels as if I've suddenly forgotten everything I know, my brain doesn't work, my hands won't listen. I also used to get that feeling that this would last forever, that there was no going back. Overly dramatic, I know, but trust me, the despair was real. I've heard other artists going through the same, so I guess it's not that uncommon. I also know now that it's definitely not as dramatic as it sounds, and it doesn't last forever. I still don't really know why it happens, but I have accepted that it does. Maybe it's just as simple as not all days are the same. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But whatever it is, I've learned that it doesn't last forever. It's usually just a few days, and I've also figured out a couple of ways to get through that without the stress I used to get because of it. One way to deal with it is to not deal with it. Counterproductive, right? Well, it depends. I have found that periods like these are perfect to catch up with everything else that needs to be done and does not include creating art. Sometimes that simply means doing the simple things that are completely not art related, like cleaning the house or going for long walks. Completely removing myself from anything art related. It's usually the things that I put off because of art, because I choose to paint instead of clean the house, obviously, and the days go by, so at some point that needs to be done as well. Some other times I deal with the art-related chores that need to be done, like scanning paintings, editing videos, or updating my Etsy shop. I have found that in this way I'm staying productive, but I remove the pressure of having to create something when I know that it won't work. And after a while, usually a couple of days, I wake up inspired again, confident that I have suddenly remembered how to create art. The brain works in mysterious ways, I'm telling you. Now, if I'm unlucky, I have already done all the above in between painting during the previous days. So I'm finding myself without real options. That's when I put on my brave face and decide to create art anyway. I remind myself that it probably won't look good, and I also try to go back to whatever feels very familiar at the time. I found that being fully in my comfort zone makes it much easier to create something that doesn't suck as much, especially during these periods of time. And that gives me confidence to create some more. You know that I am all for experimenting in art, but sometimes in periods like this, when you need a confidence boost and you're not in the position to learn something new, especially when you feel like you have forgotten everything else you know anyway, staying in the comfort zone, I feel, is the best thing you can do for yourself. When I do that and I stay in my comfort zone, I usually create something that I don't find horrible, which gives me some confidence to create some more, and with each step like that, my art improves, my confidence grows, and I'm slowly climbing out of the pit I've fallen in. It doesn't take long to truly feel like myself again when I take it slow and let myself return to the easy things, the things that make me comfortable. The painting you see in this video is one of those steps. I decided that my comfort zone these days are these simple gouache landscapes. They take me less than an hour or about an hour to complete, and even if they aren't masterpieces, I rarely truly hate them. So they feel safe to me. I know that I probably won't completely fail. I had completed one more before this one, which felt a little bit mediocre, but made me feel a bit better about myself anyway. I felt even better with this one. It was a step forward, and I thought it was the perfect example to use for this specific video. We had gone for a walk with Rooney recently, which is not that common for us these days, and it was just perfect. The weather, the sun, the sea, and nature green and beautiful. You can see here how good it all looked. We all had a lot of fun, and Rooney especially. I took a bunch of photos and lots of them turned out to be so good I couldn't wait to paint them and practice. And this was the perfect opportunity. Having a photo that was already in the back of my mind, that inspired me the moment I saw it, is definitely helpful in days like these. I chose to paint it in my sketchbook too, for even less pressure. I used a limited palette and took my time with it, painting slower than usual, not experimenting at all, giving myself permission to relax and stay fully within my comfort zone. A painting like this wouldn't have taken me so long to complete under different circumstances, but I made sure I didn't mind taking a little bit longer if that was going to make me feel better. I'm also quite happy with the result, and I'll probably do some more of those before attempting anything elaborate, but who knows, it may happen sooner than I expected. For now, I'm sharing this with you to let you know that if you're going through such periods of time as well, you're definitely not alone. It happens to others too, and in my opinion, it's only natural to not feel at your best every single day. I hope that with this video I have given you some ideas on how to process it and get to the other side stress-free, to just accept it for what it is and spend your time in a different way while it lasts. If you did enjoy this video and you did find it useful, please leave a thumbs up before you go. Consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this and hit the bell button to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, be safe, be happy, and keep going for your dreams. Bye!